What's up, YouTubes? You guys all tubular? Is that what's going on? Okay, so we learned something. Okay, I'm Sean. We're making home studio. This is amateur hour here. I understand that, but it's home studio. I'm trying to build a home studio. Anyways, we're putting the pieces of the puzzle together. We're able to stream pretty consistently. My stream strength is pretty good. No complaints there. What we're doing is recording into a DAW. It seems to be working okay too. There is some issues with preamplification. I need some vocal processors for sure because my voice ain't the best, obviously. And but even that being said, there's just too much work for an engineer to edit with the way the vocals are and what I expect. So there's got to be more money to be spent, guys. I'm not going to sit there and try to de-S every S. It's not going to happen. And I'm not going to sit there and, for hours upon hours to try to make something sound good that I can just buy a piece of equipment and problem solved. Don't have to fuck with it. So learn some lessons. You got to buy some better preamplification for sure. That is on the list, almost at number one. Behind the little GoPro is we have a drum kit. We have an old Gretsch stop sign era set. Okay, and we're putting the pieces of the puzzle together with that. I just got some hardware, got some pedals. The other day we need to get some cymbals. So that's on the list. But yeah, the vocal processors should be pretty high on the list after all the editing someone would have to do to get it to sound, I would just say just okay. Okay. Or you can go out and buy the shit, okay, pony up for a couple K and get some preamplification that's going to say, oh, I can't make it sound bad now, right? So that's the difference, really. Of course, having vocals is one thing, but the other thing is, I can't. It's only good as the signal going in, guys. And there's stuff out there to make your life a whole lot easier, but kind of have to pony up to get it. So we're at that stage of reality right now, understanding our limitations here and trying to overcome them. And this is why I stream. This is why we do this, and so I can go back and review what works, what doesn't work. And it's pretty obvious, it only takes you a couple seconds. We started last week, I think it was on Thursday, and we started streaming and trying to make music. It's not all bad. The success is we've come up with some songs. I've come up with some songs, created it right here on the DAW live. Okay, so we started from scratch. You can go back to the old videos. You can watch me cursing and swearing and pulling out. Well, I guess I didn't pull out any hair, did I? But anyways, you get the picture. It was challenging because this is new to me. I'd rather just sit back there and play my guitar. And the guitar tracks sound pretty good, really. The drums suck, the vocals suck, everything else sucks. But for the most part, it gets just the idea across. The music is there, the idea is there, so that's a success in its own. Being able to just wing that out and make it happen is a success. So, we're gonna be honest about it, right? And so put your comments in, tell me what you'd like to see. And going direct into the DAW, I can get a pretty good guitar sound, you know, for late night headphone stuff. You know, you put your headphones on, and if you do have reason, you can look at my rack here. And this is my lead. I first thing is goes into the pulverizer compressor, into your distortion unit, the Scream 4 sound destruction unit, and then amp, of course, the soft tube amp. Okay, it looks like a plexi to me. Then we go down here, you got an EQ, another compressor, and then if you need it, use a phaser or not. So you can get a really decent sound out of it for late night headphone stuff, but you know, and by all means, record it like that, right? You always want to have a track going in that's dry, direct, because then the engineer could edit it with fun toys like this, of course, right? But reality is, you know, we're going to actually use tube amps that are mic'd, okay? And reality is these songs eventually, if I quit making all that noise, are going to be transferred into a band format where we actually have a real drummer back there and a real bass player, or you know, or whatever we need for the song, playing it live right here. That's the ultimate goal for me. Okay, if I can pull that off as an amateur, I think that's doing pretty good. But understanding our limitations now is going to make a better production later. So we definitely have a lot of spending money to spend. Well, I should rephrase that. We know what we need to spend our money on. It's not like I have infinite money, but yeah, so I have to go out and earn it, and then hopefully wait for a sale or someone to sell me this shit used or something, right? This old homeboy's pretty broke, so hit your subscribe button, man, and send me your pics. All right, I don't want your money. Okay then, what were we doing? Let's see. Anyways, one thing that's for certain is we're going to check out the song. Okay? One thing I got to do before that, if you guys just take a few minutes here, let me see what we have. I don't want to leave you sitting there with nothing going on. So, okay, this, what the hell? I expected to see this. So, if you go back in the videos, you can go and see that we started this song, okay? And be honest with you, I sat for a couple hours the other day and re-listened to this without streaming, and the riff's okay. It sounds pretty like it should have been done before, maybe. And I can't think of a song that has this riff, but for some reason, there's got to be, right? So the riff sounds like something that is obvious to me, anyways. But then I started thinking about, well, what song sounds like that? And so if you have any comments, put them down there. What does it sound like? You know, maybe you can guess what my influences were growing up by just listening, right? And maybe you can take a stab at it. Okay, so anyways, this is very rough. This is the idea, and this is what I came up with for an hour after reviewing what we did live, okay? I still have what we did live here, but I was listening to it and I said, well, there has to be some transitions from here to there, and it has to be fluid, right? We can't just jump into things herky-jerky. We need to have something that makes sense, you know, not too complex, but interesting enough to keep people's attention. Okay, so here it is. fire. Don't beat me up too bad. It's real rough. It's the idea that counts. Okay, it's just guitars. It should be, anyways. And I hear because of course. Well, let's start that again then. Because you know what, we like to do things. But I don't hear it. That's weird. But I know why that would be. Is it plugged in? Fucking headphones ain't working, guys. It's odd. Alright, well, I gotta shut this off because I can't hear shit. Because I can't comment about it if I can't say shit. Here. What the fuck, man? I know my signal's going out. What the hell? I wonder if my headphone amp went out or something. Here, let's see. I can plug it in over here. Alright. Well, shit, I can hear it now, but... God damn it. What's going on with this thing? Oh, there we go. Technical difficulties. For some reason, my signal got lost here. Okay, so where were we? Now I can hear. Monitors are working. That's a good thing. It's a little freaking loud, though. Turn that down. Alright, so what do we have? Weird as shit. I should be hearing this on the console here. Sounds like a basic riff, right? I could dig that. I mean, but what are you going to do next, right? You know, I like the structure, kind of. I mean, it's unusual. lyrics in here, of course. It has some lyrics. So that's the idea. Click track is so annoying. Why I can't hear this in this? Hold on a minute. That's a bunch of bullshit. I think I'm gonna restart this thing because there's no way that headphone should be not working. There's no weird mute buttons on. All my tracks are right, but I hear nothing coming out. That pisses a guy like me off. Alright, I'll be right back here. You'll lose my audio for a minute.